it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Kings in Sacramento. And guys, for the Kings, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And Shaq, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season. Some teams finally getting into a groove after a somewhat shaky start.
Yeah, every year is different. Sometimes it takes a little longer to figure out. But what's most important is you get hot at the right time.
Oh, that's right. I agree with that. And you have to have a lot of experience on your team. And those guys know how to pace themselves. And you can just kind of relax. Quality veterans won't allow the season to be a sprint. It's a marathon.
Tip-off coming up shortly. It's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Well, when you're on the road, unless you're absolutely shooting the lights out, defense has to be your ally. The effort is...
All right, let's hit the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Okafor. Bodyguard is out there with Baniswan. That's the machine, and it's Covington in at the small forward. On defense, Sacramento coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
Oh, man, yeah, scored in a number of ways. Half-court transition, inside, outside. They just couldn't stop it. And another disappointing season for the Kings last year. Fell on the playoff race early on. They just couldn't keep pace with the rest of the conference.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Has anyone read the scouting report? I mean, that's his game. He's always looking to get quality shots from that area when he can.
And here are the Kings now after the Sixers pick up 2. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's the pass to Baniswan. Puts it up. Rebounded by Temple.
Oh, really surprised he played that. He makes those on the regular.
He dishes it to Cousins. Back to Temple. Tolliver pitch to Temple. There's the steal. Pass to the bodyguard. Covington. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Low block shot. Nice lead from Cousins. The Kings have gone just 1-4 to get this game started. And that one's good by Gay.
Oh my goodness. The speed of Gay is overwhelming for many defenders. He really uses both his size and his quickness in transition extremely well.
Here's the bodyguard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. Count that one.
So versatile, always pushing the action offensively.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Screen by Cousins, and Temple kicks to a follow. The 11-footer doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it.
Oh, that's just a fantastic percentage. They obviously have the right offensive strategy. Kudos to the play call.
Here's the dish to Tolliver. Passes it to Cousins. The jumper falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now the pass to Bannister. Cuts it 5. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bannister's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
It's early. He's off to a terrific start. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Cousins. 28 points in the win against Minnesota.
And he also drew a lot of fouls, forcing the defense to react to this aggressive style of play.
Now we'll go to DA. We had a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if we let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number 1. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there it is for him.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. The number of assignments are missed.
And that one's good by Gay.
While the scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter, this is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
Here's the machine. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. If it counts. Here's Temple. Screen by Cousins. Tolliver the pass to Gay. Nailed from 3-point land. He's got 7 points.
Come on, you can't allow Gay to get comfortable from behind the arc. He really stretches the game. He's nailing that long ball.
There's Bannister. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Pass to the body. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, hit them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Here's Temple. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
It's stealing the ball right and left. He was jumping the passing lanes. No one wanted to dribble against him. Total disruption.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from behind the arc so far in the game. Here's Bannister. No good on the triple.
And he's got a great score. That one almost dropped.
Here's Temple. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's a good screen. Puts up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Kings head coach Dave Yeager spent 9 seasons coaching in Memphis, 3 as the head coach, and helped them establish one of the top defensive reputations in the league.
Well, even before he took over as head coach in Memphis, he was a defensive coordinator of sorts. Architect of their defense from 2010 on. Just as important as his schemes, though, the three has always played hard for him. Grit and grind. That's what the Kings need.
Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Tolliver. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Aaron Aflalo. Cousins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in. The bodyguard passes to the machine. And it's in off the backboard. The machine's got 8.
But he is now 4 of 5 from the field, already making a difference for his team.
And McLemore kicks to Temple. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot, pushing too. And some teams really struggling with injuries right now. Just how important, Chris, is depth to a team at this time of the year?
You know, depth is really important to a team, but even more so because of this reason. When you have guys hurt, what that allows is guys on the bench to get more playing time. And when they get more playing time and you get those injured players back, you know what? Those guys that were filling in, now they have experience, now they got a rhythm, and your bench may be stronger for it.
That's an excellent point. First one falls for. He hits both from the strike. The 76ers lead. Pass into the machine. Here's the bodyguard. Pulls up on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Oh, well, listen, great shot.
Man,
Fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the itself.
And here are the 76ers now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Here's the 3. Rebounded by 2. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's the machine with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, they just can't afford to lose him in this one. With 2 fouls already, he has to stay away from getting stirred.
Now here's McLemore. Tee right on him. Oh, it's blocked. The pass to the body. There's Pettis one. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. The Kings have gone even 50% for the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Barnes kicks to Caspi. Down low. Here's Kupis. The 9-footers on the arm. Kupis has got his first 2 points of the night. Back and forth this first half.
and this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Picked by Okafor. Curry passes to Bannister. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And Seth Curry hits from deep. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
Well, that's because this is a very evenly matched game, and I would not be surprised if it comes down to a thrilling finish, too.
Temple can't get it to go.
Maybe he should look to pass the ball right now and get his teammates involved, because right now, his shot's not falling. He's actually falling.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's McLemore. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The center pick. And Temple kicks to Caspi. Okafor with the steal. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaleel Okafor. That's his first spot. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Kings trail by 5. Temple dishes to Caspi. And there's the feed to Barnes. To Caspi. And he had it. Here's the bodyguard. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. So Holmes. Here's the bodyguard. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's his first foul. Barnes outside. Here's the screen, and Temple now tap the key. Trains it from beyond the arc. Temple can't foul.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
1:49 left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Here's the bodyguard. Here's Dennis one. Here's Holmes. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the middle. Here's Crispy. And open for the play. And he recovers it. No good from Crispy.
Yeah, his shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
The bodyguard passes the basket. And Crispy kicks to Temple. Feeds to Kufis. Knocked away. Dishes it to McLemore. Barnes passes to Temple. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A frustrating start to this quarter.
Kicks to Curry. Pass to the body. Back to Curry. This is it to Bannister. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense is well aware of how good he is from there and did a great job of forcing that miss.
Temple dishes to Barnes. And Temple kicks to McLemore. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
You know, it appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really unfortunate turnover.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the bodyguard. They set the pick. Here's Pettis one. Hands it from downtown. Pettis one's got 12.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better roll. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
About ready to get underway. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Yeah, they've been dynamite with the rim protections. Their rotations have been quick, decisive, really a confident performance.
The Kings trail by 7. Taking a look at the 76ers. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then it's Curry. And it's McConnell in at the 2 spot. Gabe passes to Butler.
Under the game.
6 to shoot. The wing jumper off target. The 76ers leading by 7. The dish to Embiid. Curry kicks to McConnell. Embiid the screen. Rodriguez outside. McConnell to the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Hits the jumper. Embiid's got the opening field goal in the second quarter for the 76ers.
And guys, it's going to take something very good from the D to stop him from that one. And that was not going to get it done.
And McLemore kicks to Cousins. Leaves it in the beach of Lumalonga. Cousins has got 8 points.
You got to give him back because when he's in the post, the true closer who relishes opportunities.
And for Ben McLemore, Chris, it hasn't been an easy start to his NBA career.
Last year, he took a bit of a step back in terms of his impact on the floor. Less than he played, less shots. His efficiency was still there, but it seems he has some work to do before he becomes a major part of an offense.
Okay, that's fine.
Steps back and shoots, and they pick up 2.
The nice in-between game of McLemore, the ability to score from the mid-range is very important in this day and age.
Here's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
As we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding a three-pointer to his game. But at times his temper is overshadowing his talent. Cousins says he's not for the point. My mind is growing. I understand the league better. I understand the post itself. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time. Now has to lead.
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you. Here's McConnell. He's guarded by a follow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid, and he gets that one to go off the try. Embiid's got his second bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. A follow outside. It's tipped out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keep position. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The 76ers #1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good money.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Sacramento. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Sacramento. The 76ers leading by 7. Rodriguez passes to Curry. Here's McConnell. Rebound by the Kings.
Great rookie defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable. As a result, they got to stop the lead. He's not the most prolific shooter from downtown, but someone on defense still has to check him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's the screen. McLemore with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Good on the shot. Rodriguez has got 4 points this quarter. The Kings trail by 6. Now McLemore provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. A follow, that's good. And so here is Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was now. Curry kicks to Noel. Embiid dishes to Noel. Curry passes to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Rodriguez with it. He's covered by Gay. Hits it from 3-point range. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. The machine's checked in for Embiid. McLemore dishes to Tolliver. And here's a follow for three. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And the pass to McConnell. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. McConnell's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. So it's Sacramento. And here's McLemore. Cousins with the screen for Game. He pitches the pass. Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got his first 2 points.
Oh, I tell you what, that's just a solid decision for Cousins. He's very comfortable being the focal point from an offensive point of view, finding wide open teammates because of the potential he demands.
And there's a foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Not good. He already has 2 early fouls here, and he has to watch himself for the rest of the half.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for Philadelphia. Screen by Cousins. In the corner, a follow with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. As one comes in for T.J. McConnell. And the bodyguard subbed in for Rodriguez. And McLemore kicks to Tolliver. A follow outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the kick. McLemore inside the line. Misses off the right angle.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
There's a screen by Noel. Here's the bodyguard. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Tolliver's got his 5th rebound running now in the game. McLemore, the pass to Gay. Inside, Tolliver. Here's Cousins. It's tipped. Here's the bodyguard. It's tipped. Tolliver dishes to a Flawless. The layup missed.
Well, he hasn't gotten much to fall, and it's costing his team dearly.
And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot on home.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Caspi is checked in for Cousins. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Ben McLemore. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Okafor is checked in for the machine. Caspi for 3. That one doesn't go. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to the bodyguard. Now here's Okafor. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. On the wing to Flello. With the teardrop. Here's Caspi.
And checking out the numbers for Baddisfield. In the last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 2nd in scoring, 15th in 3-point shooting, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
We gotta go home. Hello? Hello? Yeah.
That free throw, no good. Well, we know that given are the X's and O's of coaching, Chris, the strategy that's used by all staffs and all head coaches. But coaching is a lot of motivating your players to give it their all. And when you look at all the different coaches around the league, which coaches do you think are the best at motivating?
Well, you know, that's hard to answer. You really have to play with this guy. That's an intimate type question. But from where I'm standing, I would definitely think from a motivating point of view, I'd have to go with Doc Rivers. He just seems to know how to communicate to his players, how to get them to fight down to the last drop.
shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That's good from Barnes. The 76ers leading by 5. The bodyguard passes the basket. Here's the Machine. Good on the three-point shot. The Machine's got 11 points.
Oh, he has a big height advantage from beyond the arc and the touch to send it home.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
Yeah, and he may have seen something out there that he'd like to try to exploit. We'll see what they come out with.
Yeah. You hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I said, can you hear me? What time do you think I'll be home? Tonight. Huh? No,
in Philadelphia, making a change here. How about looking at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Well, you look at the baddest one, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
They are an extremely versatile team who can be impossible to stop on any given night.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Philadelphia, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, there's the Cavaliers, 8 games out.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They have really been terrific so far this year, no question there.
Pass to the body. Sacramento will take possession.
What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
Sacramento with the ball. They trail by 6. Temple dishes to Barnes. Off the screen. Again, Sacramento.
Not really nice there. Poor technique on the screen, but savvy scoring move to save that trip down the floor.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. The Machine pulls it to the body. And yes, it's good. The bodyguard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he was off in the first. He found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
To the inside. That's good. The Philadelphia leaders cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gansky.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Gaddis one, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Aaron Afront. The 76ers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And the Kings making a change here. Kupis is checked in. The second. And with more and more big men looking to shoot from outside press out of pick and rolls or turning into pick and pops, in your experience, which was harder to defend?
Well, it depends on the play. If a guy can pick and pop but he can't dribble, it's easy to stop him because you run him off his spot. If a guy likes to drive, it's easy because, hey, you let him have that jump shot. If a guy quick and shoot and knock it down. And secondly, I used to like catching it, pump faking, and attacking the basket right away. And third, after I dunk on your head, I'm going to attack, pump fake, and drive and kick it out because help has to come over to help you because the pick and pop has put you in a terrible position. So
Yes.
I love the pick and pop, but it only depends. It all depends on the offensive player's skill set to determine how you play.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And now it's a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
There's D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Pesky kicks will throw. He feeds it to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Good on the jump shot. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The feed to Covington. The pass to the body. Back to Covington. And no good. Good D by Barnes. The Kings trail by 8. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
In situations like this, they don't necessarily have to rush the shot. They should try to get a fast, easy look at the basket.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And the first one drops.
And working Kevin themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And both free throws good for Temple. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shoots. And Rodriguez the bucket, the assist by Thompson. Rodriguez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Temple. Barnes dishes to Cooper. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Rodriguez. Tight defense on him. There's a screen by Noel. He dishes it to Thompson. Another 3 for Philadelphia. That'll do it for the first half. Philadelphia ahead, up 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what's the takeaway from the first half, and what changes are needed?
Well, they just lined up and kicked our tails straight up one-on-one in transition. And we got to own up. We got to keep the basketball in front of us. So shots are going to fall. We need to make some buckets. That'll help set our defense a little bit.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. Shaq
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they could attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You know, Baddest One has been exceptional here, guys.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
That's just an amazing skill set, plus the great instincts, knows intuitively how to get himself open.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. The Kings with the ball. 11-point game. We've got Rudy Gay, Anthony Tolliver out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Garrett Temple, and it's a Flalo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Gay. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento.
One thing with Rudy Gay is that you know what he's going to give you each game. One of the more reliable scorers in this league.
Off the pick. Luwalu's shot is off.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
But the screen got him all the space he needed to release that one. I thought for sure that was going to work.
And Chris, for Rudy Gay, he's reliable. Game to game as a scorer.
And you sure can't overstate how important that is to a team. You always want to have someone that can get buckets every night. Rudy Gay has been that guy his whole life.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Temple kicks to Cousins. 13 feet away. Hits some room on the way down, and the bucket's good. Cousins has got 12 points in the game. Rodriguez passes to Noel. Over to the left wing. Pulls up. And B, no good. The Kings trail by 10. Takes a three. No good from Gay.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing that one.
Here's Luwalu. And that's a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got 3 assists in the game. Temple dishes to Gay. Gay is double. Back to Temple. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Luwalu. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to a follow. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
One item with Rudy Gay, Chris, is that he is very aware how to take advantage of a mismatch.
And that awareness, Kev, is something that has made Gay such a reliable scorer. A lot of players have one way that they prefer to get buckets, but Gay is comfortable doing whatever it takes. He's gotten better over his career and taking what the defense gives.
Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now. Those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, and that pump fake game down there work can get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, and it draws the double team, it changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post. When I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. There's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that it's less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is everybody else.
Great perspective. Now to review the shot chart.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and showed no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
On defense, the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Shoots a three. And the 76ers get it back. Another shot, and Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 6.
The passion, the skill, taking full advantage on the offensive board.
And Temple kicks to McLemore. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And McConnell gets it to go. The Kings trail by 17. Temple the pass to Gay. To end the run. Sacramento again missing. 76ers are going to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Temple. He's got 7. To the middle. Lets it go from 14. And that one, good.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He's always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Pass to McConnell. Noel with it. Tolliver on him. With his first shot attempt, hits the front of the rim and out. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. On beat McLemore. It's good from long range. McLemore's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's not the most consistent threat from long range, Kevin, but the defense still needs to play him honest, rotate over and contest.
Rodriguez passes to Embiid. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins, making his presence known with a quick leaping ability, which he uses to block shots.
And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Kufis checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Ben McLemore. Philadelphia also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Luwawu subbed in for Thompson. Here's Holmes. Drains the three-pointer. Holmes got his second bucket of the night.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Philadelphia foul call. That's his first personal foul. Gay outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I love his effort so far. It's scoring at a consistent clip. Unfortunately, though, his team remains well behind.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Rodriguez. The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Chris, make no mistake about it, DeMarcus Cousins was a legitimate threat from beyond the arc.
And with Cousins, it almost seems unfair to have a 7-footer with his build shooting threes. Now look, he shoots at a good clip. He can stretch out a defense if left unguarded. He's never going to become a jump shooting big by any means, but now you can't sag off of him on that perimeter.
Timeout called by the Kings.
He needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Third is Joel Embiid.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Here's Temple, 7 points in the game. Here's Gay, and he uses the glass on the way. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
And then the razor-sharp focus of Gay, never letting defenders get to him on these shots.
Curry kicks to McConnell. Oh, good on the three. The Kings trail by 14, feeds to Temple. There's a screen. Back to Caspi. Dishes it to Temple. Pocket 6. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Another miss, and you have to wonder if this just isn't his night.
Curry dishes to Embiid. 13 feet away. He climbs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Embiid's got 8 points.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Here's Temple, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Passes it to Llewellyn, 18 feet out, and it's blocked. They get a hand on it. From deep, the shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. off the mark by Sacramento. The 76ers leading by 16. Embiid kicks to McConnell. Back to Embiid. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there, just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
Kay passes to Temple. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Holmes kicks to McConnell. Tries a three. Outside for Curry. The pass to Luau. 76ers moving the ball around. Holmes. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe you missed that one. I thought for sure that was it.
Barnes kicks to Temple. Now, here's Kufis, guarded by Embiid. Gay outside. Here's Kufis, and the rejection by Embiid. A nice shot by Kufis. The 76ers leading by 17. Pass to Holmes, front past the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Kufis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Temple dishes the Kessler. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Holmes got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry outside. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. And McConnell gets it to go. The Kings trail by 19. And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seed. They didn't want to buy apples. I guess they wanted to grow them from the ground up. Well, they better get that harvest moving fast.
Kicks it to Curry. Fires from deep. Curry with another miss. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Shot on the wing. Here's Barnes. Got a piece of it. 1:30 left to play here in the 3rd. Holmes passes to Luau. Tries a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Luau's got 8 points. The Kings should not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Temple. He's got 7. Gay outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Aaron LaFleur is checked in for Sacramento. And the 76ers making a change here. .54 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. The dish now to Covington. Front past the arc. That one doesn't go. Good D by Barnes. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 9.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Curry kicks to Covington. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Holmes got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the 76ers. Holmes gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. And Temple kicks to Kufis. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Noel. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Temple. He's got 7. From beyond the arc, it's good from long range. Temple's got 10 points in the game. Thompson with it. Off the inbound pass. Drilled it. What is the clock? Hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel. Woo! Nice. Able to keep his composure in the game's biggest moment. That's all about confidence, folks.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The 76ers leading by 23 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Robert Covington out there with the machine. Then it's the bodyguard. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Baddest One in at the 2 guard. That's tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's the machine. It's the three-point bomb. The machine's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Here's Temple. He kicks to a Flalo. Banked in off the glass.
Great execution. Gives him a makeable shot. He's working hard out there.
The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Baddest One passes to Okafor. That's tipped and stolen by Cousins. And there's the foul. It's on Ariel Flalo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Baddest One. From outside, off the mark. I think everyone would agree, Chris, you're one of the best passing big men in the history of the NBA. Why is it that passing from post players isn't a skill that is developed more at all levels of basketball?
Well, one thing, it seems like we have less post players, but you know what? I'm not sure. I think maybe it's an emphasis on scoring. I don't know. All I can speak about is me, Kevin, and I grew up watching, Magic Johnson, who at that time was a freakish player because he was 6'9", playing the point guard. Think about how the game has evolved, and so for myself, I wanted to take that passing skills of him, Johnny Hawkins, other guys that I saw hold the ball with one hand and palm it in the post, guys that I knew could dominate in the post, and I kept thinking, why waste the possession? If I'm going to beast down here in this post, if I get double teamed, I don't want to just pass it out for a waste of possession. Why don't I make something happen with it? So maybe it could be the mentality as well.
Well said. Clock at 6. Count that one.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
Okafor with the steal. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Connects from three-point range. And that's 21 points for Baddest One.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
Well, the defense has not done a good job in keeping him from shooting. He's making them pay dearly for it.
for Sacramento. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Richardson. And the shot no good, a bit short. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Caston. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Labissiere dishes to Caston. He feeds it to Labissiere. 6 to shoot. And McLemore kicks to Cauley-Stein. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that's a well-contested shot. Solid defense. They weren't going anywhere against them there.
For 3, Covington buries it from three-point range.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Richardson kicks to Caspi. At the top of the key, Labissiere. They need this. And only Caspi with the 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to the machine. Here's Pattis one. Here's the bodyguard. Richardson covering. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now with Ben McLemore, you see a lot of the P word in this game. Potential. He has a great frame to build up on at the shooting guard position. He has the skill set to be a do-it-all shooting guard.
And with McLemore at his upside, you have to remember to be patient with this young player.
Well, for scores like McLemore, it can be a tough adjustment in the NBA. He has shown that he can be a scoring threat in the league, but just needs more consistency. Eventually, everything might just fall into place for him.
Here's the bodyguard. Here's the machine.
That's just the heart of Cauley-Stein. The heart that he possesses on defense is just admirable. He takes pride in contesting every shot he can out there.
Cauley-Stein grabs the board. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now Casper. Now the feed to McLemore. Richardson the pass to Cauley-Stein. It's 2-on-1. Here's the bodyguard. Buries the jumper to finish the break. The bodyguard's got 4 this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Well, Chris, you did what many players coming into the NBA do. You spend a year or 2, in your case 2 years in college, before making the jump. It worked out terrifically for you. But how do you feel about how things are set up now with the age limit in the NBA as it stands?
You know, I feel, hey, if you're old enough to vote, if you're old enough to go to war, then you should be old enough to play in the NBA. And so that's the rights aspect of it.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Sacramento grabs the miss. Richardson kicks to McLemore. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Here's Labissiere. Got a piece of it. Here's the bodyguard. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
And here's Richardson. At the top of the key, Labissiere. And Caspi kicks to McLemore. Swiped it away. For three. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 24 points for baddest one.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
To the paint, here's Richardson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Cancer now for a three-point play.
And the recognition of McLemore, team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock.
Well, the salary cap skyrocketing this season and next season as well with all the new TV money. Chris, it's sure a good time to be a free agent, isn't it?
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I mean, it seems like every decade, the next decade, the players say, "Man, I wish I was born in that one." But I tell you what, the business of basketball is doing well thanks to the fans
yes.
and thanks to the hard play and work of these players.
Well said.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut it out, but just didn't get there quick enough.
That's his first personal foul. Here's the bodyguard. Bounces it to baddest one. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2. Baddest one's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, he has owned this quarter. Everything he's throwing up, it's falling right now.
And McLemore kicks to Cauley-Stein. Now Casper. Feeds it to McLemore. Second shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the D can't stop Labissiere. When he has the ball there, fouling him is sometimes the only option.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And throughout the years, one thing that the Kings, Chris, have done well as a franchise is put together an exciting team.
And as you said that applies to good or bad. From the white chocolate days with my man Jay Will dazzling the fans to the Mitch Richmond teams, the Kings have always been fun to watch. Part of it is that the franchise has always seemed to prefer playing an up-tempo style of basketball.
Well, there's a lot of hope for Labissiere, the Haitian product via Kentucky, but that's for down the road. This team got him knowing he'd be a long-term project. Has the upside to be a fantastic player, but it's going to take a lot of work and patience for him to get there.
Got a piece of it. Here's baddest one, guarded by McLemore. Offensive rebound. There's the pass to baddest one. Here's the bodyguard. Cracks in the tray.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
They are just bringing the heat from downtown right now.
And Labissiere, a high-risk, high-reward pick for sure. He has shown flashes of what he can do at times, but other times he can look overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, he had a tough time, I think, adjusting to the college level in terms of the speed and the athleticism that the game is played with, but still declared after just 1 year. Usually you want to see more on the collegiate level from a player like him. All I can do is hope for the best for the young man, but it's not going to be an easy path to start.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Cauley-Stein kicks to McLemore. Here's Caspi. No good again that time. Philadelphia dictating the fourth. The bodyguard passes to Bannister. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's making shots from that area, and the D is not respecting his range. They better respect it now.
The bodyguard passes to Noel. Shoots a fader. He can't get it to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Richardson kicks to Caspi. And another three for Sacramento.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
His three-point shot has just been lethal today, and there is no end in sight to this barrage.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's McLemore outside. And another three for Sacramento.
And that three-point shot from McLemore is just cash. Don't let this guy get free from the perimeter.
And turnover in the league, we're seeing it right now. A new commissioner, a new director of the Players Association. Chris, new owners. Do you like the way things are going in that regard?
I do. Basketball is in great hands, and thanks to our past commissioner, and I think that, we have great leadership, and we're continuing in the way that we were going, and that's basketball for everyone. And I love watching the game expand, and evolve, and continue to grow.
Well said. Here is Caspi. Dishes it to McLemore. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Noel. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Matt Barnes is checked in for Sacramento. Temple comes in for Richardson. Then for the 76ers, TJ McConnell comes in for baddest one. And Rodriguez is subbed in for the bodyguard. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. There's the pick. Poked away.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for baddest one.
Man, he just had one heck of a game. He gave them an almost unstoppable option every trip down the floor. They asked a lot of him tonight, and he did not disappoint.
Shooting just one. And Temple no good on that one. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Embiid the screen. Rodriguez passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Labissiere. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. He tries for 3, and there's Rodriguez. That's good on the assist by Noel.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
No, that's the nail in the coffin. Coffin game.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game. Baddest one really answered the bell in the fourth quarter. He got into attack mode early. That fired up his teammates. End of story.
At home, Ernie, on the road, Kenny, doesn't matter. This guy is impossible to handle when he gets rolling. Crowd was doing his best to fire this guy up and get him to respond, but nothing worked. He was too much for him. Great night from a great, great player.
He hit a little over half of his shots tonight. I thought he showed a lot of patience, he made good decisions, and he had good look. Obviously, it paid off.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.